On Wednesday, 800 striking machinists in Joliet, Illinois overwhelmingly rejected a new contract offer by global heavy equipment manufacturer Caterpillar. A month into their strike, 82% of workers voted down Caterpillar's attack on their wages, pensions, and working conditions. Socialist Equality Party presidential candidate Jerry White traveled to Joliet to speak with striking machinists.
And you said your wife hired in just short while ago?
Yeah, she has nothing to really lose here.
Mm-hmm.
Very little in her 401k. She'll never see a pension. Some of these old guys here, they'll be lucky if they get theirs.
If you look at it, you freeze our wages now and then increase our health insurance, we're taking a pay cut.
The company's out to strengthen their bottom line. And I don't think that they particularly care if they spend 10 times what it would have took to give us a decent contract. I think they'll do that just to do it.
An investment to sharply lower labor costs and the conditions.
Correct.
You've got like 3 different groups of people in there. You got your retirees, near retirees. You got your people that are in between, been there 15, 20 years. Where are they going to go? Where are they ever going to find a job paying that kind of money again?
Year-round, Caterpillar's had probably 2 meetings a month about posting their net worth. And now they're saying how much profits we're making and how much profits we're making, and then as soon as it comes time for contract, they stick it to us. Right. That ain't right. Why boast how much money you're making? Just to rip it away.
As the Socialist Equality Party's candidate for President of the United States, I want to express my full solidarity with the stand taken by the Caterpillar workers in Joliet, Illinois. Today, 82% of the workers at the factory rejected the blackmail contract presented by the earth-moving equipment giant. Even after a month on strike, in which the company has sought to starve these workers back to work, they took a stand in rejecting a 6-year wage freeze, the elimination of cost of living increases, and further attacks, particularly on the next generation of workers.
We ain't going to take it. Little by little, over the past few contracts, we've seen it take more and more and more away from us, while their profits are going up and up and up, and it has to stop somewhere. It has to stop.
The sentiments expressed by Caterpillar workers here in Illinois are the sentiments felt by tens of millions of workers throughout the United States and internationally. Workers are opposed to a system which enriches corporate executives and Wall Street bankers by imposing starvation-level wages on the working class.
Fattening their pockets up, everybody else suffering. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, everyone else gets bailed out. Where's our bailout? The banks suffer. The banks didn't need to suffer. They had the money in the first place. They should have never been bailed out.
I just think this country's going to hell in a handbasket.
Mm-hmm. But you're saying it's happening actually all over the world.
Everywhere,
though. Yeah. When Caterpillar says you have to be globally competitive, that means a race to the bottom to see who's going to work for the cheapest wages and the worst conditions.
Think about it, the world, we're actually the United States is here, where the rest of the world down here wages. I guess they want to make it.
Yes.
And we're not going to like that. Once they had something and they take away, it's not the same as never having.
The wage cuts are also supported by the United Auto Workers Union and the Machinists Union, which have collaborated on behalf of big business to lower labor costs in America. The unions are based on nationalism. So rather than uniting workers around the world against huge companies like Caterpillar, they have every worker in one country or one state, one factory competing against each other. So we're opposed to that. We want to unite workers, and when we say socialism, we mean these industries should not be the playthings of billionaire Wall Street private equity guys and hedge fund managers. They should be owned publicly by the working class ourselves and run for human need, not private profit. That's because capitalism has failed. It's a failed system.
So far, we're not as bad as other countries, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. We're on the way.
Yeah.
It's the same corporations. You know.
No. There's no doubt.
And,
that's where it's heading.
And we are heading towards it. They are.
They are trying to take us there.
The stand taken by workers here today must be the beginning of a rebellion by rank and file workers to take the course of this struggle out of the hands of the unions and mobilize the widest support among Caterpillar workers in America and around the world to defend the right to a decent standard of living and a secure job.
So that's why we're saying that the working class ourselves have to build a new mass political party.
We do. It'd be great. It'd be awesome. I hope it happens soon because the world needs it. Definitely needs it.